Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody! It's me! It's me! It's that BR double. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Brooklyn, New York! You damn right! It's me! It's me! It's that MME 316! Rolling as always in that BR double OK LNYC! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, girls of all ages, David Arena Studios and Knicks City Broadcasting proudly brings to you the five-time current reigning defending FTWF the world and to all those that boo FU2 world heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Mordecai, I'm one MV316. Let's get right into it. We're in the second half right now. It's 81-72 in the third quarter. Knicks up by 9 in the Garden by way, of course, of the world famous Bay Ridge Arena in beautiful Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, New York, with 420. We all smoking in Brooklyn. We all smoking tonight. Cam Thomas is an up-and-coming player. I'll give it to him. 73-81. Brooklyn Knicks up by 8, but still having fun. That was late. Sorry, guys. Brunson kicks it out. OG Anunoby, no good with the three. The crowd screaming defense. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Cam Thomas double team gets out to Ben Simmons. They're going to come back. Cam Thomas out of bounds. Knicks ball. 3:52 remaining. Leading scorers of the game right now. For Brooklyn, Cam Thomas got 15. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby leads all scorers with 22 points on 8 of 15 shooting, 3 for 7 from beyond the arc. Okay. All right. In right now for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Jericho Sims. And Mikal Bridges drills another three. He is 3 from 8 from downtown, 17 points. Knicks up by 11. And this equals the largest lead for the New York Knicks. And way three-pointer, way off the mark. As Josh Hart gets the rebound to go coast to coast this time, gets it out to Jalen Brunson. Brunson double teamed right now, gets it back out to Josh Hart. Open three-pointer, off the mark. Brooklyn Nets with the rebounds. Cam Johnson pushing. Wilson for three, way off the mark. He had 13 points in 13 minutes from Brooklyn Nets in the first half. But he was way off the mark now, thank God. And Anunoby, double team, is now to Josh Hart. To Mikal Bridges, 4-3, way off the mark. Both teams sloppy shooting as of right now. They're still up by 11 now. 14 foul. And with 2:45 remaining, intense defense it is, indeed. Huh? And Knicks Chris passing. We see the Mikal Bridges free from the left corner pocket. Nails it. And is just shitting on his old team bench. Brooklyn, happy to be part of the new look New York Knicks. Listen, they're 6-6 right now. Their defense have been porous. Their offense has been on point. But I think the big time is ahead of them. And right now, I mean, you would look at it as Boston is the number one team in the East, but I can't go with that right now, being the fact that unheard of Cleveland right now is 15-0. One of the best defenses in the league, averaging about allowing opponents percent points per game is 111.4, tied with Boston, but they make 123.7 points. Actually, the leading, wow. Cleveland has a leading offense in the NBA. Next, pretty good, averaging 115.7, allowing 112.2, which isn't horrible, but to be honest, their three-point perimeter defense has not been on point, and games where they've been getting destroyed, where they were not allowed to. This game right now, however, to be fair, we'll get the box scores. We'll get rating. And right now, Knicks are shooting 42. No, I'm sorry. Brooklyn Nets are shooting 42.5% from field, 40% from three, 41% from three, and 89. So they go down beyond the arc, 11 three-pointers, and they're 6 from 18 from the free throw line. Next shooting, though, 52.5%, making 36% from beyond the arc and 10 of 13 from the charity stripe. And both the Knicks, the leader, both two players right now with at least 20 points. Carl Anthony has 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, offensive. Good shooting night for him, 9 of 13. OG Anunoby, great defense, 22 points. His offense this season has gone way the F up. He's averaging 16.9 points per game, which is a career high. Sorry, almost a career high. He had one year with where he had 17 a game. 16.9 points, averaging a shade under 50% from the field, 37% from the three-point line, 84% from the free throw line, as well as 5.3 rebounds, 2.5 quarter, 2.5 assists, nearly 1 block a game. And his defense is what he's known for, and if he can stay healthy throughout the season, we New York Knicks fans, faithful from the Knicks City Broadcasting, would love that. Wouldn't you? We all would. And Knicks up. Okay, timeout. Knicks back on the timeout. Get out to Karl Anthony Towns. He's in the game now. Backing up Nick Claxton. Ooh, counted and the foul. He nails it. I'm sorry. It's Clowney. Not Claxton. Towns just pounds it in. Just makes it, man. Yeah, Noah Clowney. Nails it. 87-73. Knicks have their largest lead of the game, up by 14. Crowd screaming defense. Late in the third quarter. That's true. The Knicks 2 nights ago were up at this current juncture by 20, and the Brooklyn Nets came back, and Knicks had to come back. Nice shot from Dennis Schroeder. Knicks now up by 11. Yeah, they had to come back, and the Knicks came up. Jalen Brunson came up with a game-winning shot. I would like it for this game, though, for them to be in control, 87-7. They're in control right now. I want to keep them this way. Cameron Payne takes the three. Nails it. Cam Payne. Cam Payne. Can you feel it, the pain? I can feel it. The Brooklyn Nets can definitely feel the pain. That sounds a little funny. Knicks crowd screaming defense. Knicks up by 14, 90-76. Buck 35 remaining. Oh, and Noah Clowney just goes in. Late whistle and a foul. And Towns is definitely upset. That did not look like a foul. Let's look at that again. He's already swooping and hooping, and he just goes in. Yeah, he didn't need to put his hand up there. But it happens. It happens. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, my team is all right, cool. And another foul. They call that on Cameron Payne. Would have been Towns and not Payne. Cameron Payne gives up his second. So that saves Karl Anthony Towns, who is in foul trouble right now. Noah Clowney clowns himself and misses a free throw, thank God. Lane violation. Clowney misses both of them. All right, no Clowney. Next free throw. Off the mark. He misses all three, thank God. All right, Karl-Anthony Towns goes up. Oh! Town goes down hard. Ooh. He might have just hit his face really hard because it doesn't look like he's or his shoulder. And Karl-Anthony Towns, that's the second time he had like a scare for us. He had a knee injury, or he hit his knee really hard several games ago, about 2 games ago. Let's watch this again. Ooh, that's what happened with his knee. He missed the next game with the knee issue. Knicks, of course, play tomorrow night. He definitely looks okay. He doesn't look like he's in pain, but he did have trouble getting the F up, So we're up by 11. 55.2 seconds remaining in the quarter. Just need to call that timeout. I think he's going to be all right. Now looks ready to go. Karl-Anthony Towns looks like he's a little bit grumpy, but let's make them free throws. Towns from line. Tonight he nails a free throw. Good. So now he is 3 for 3. And Nobi will take a seat. Knicks overall just under 81%. We're 79% from the free throw line. As Towns sinks them both pretty easily. Love it. Beautiful. Knicks up by 13. 92-79. 48 seconds remaining in the quarter. That's only up 3 at halftime. Noah Clowney goes inside. Goes in pretty easily. Clowney has 13 points. Brklyn bench has 34 points. So they're very productive. Knicks last on the bench scoring, but 2 players of those are Mitchell Robinson and Preston Chua. That's Karl-Anthony Towns. You can tell he's feeling it in his back. Ooh. Back injuries suck, and that's a bad sign. He's definitely playing through pain, and he definitely won't be playing tomorrow. Nails it. Lower back issues right now, looks like, for Karl-Anthony Towns. Nails it. Beautiful shot by Karl-Anthony Towns. But you could tell he's in a lot of pain right now, grimacing with his back. Not a good sign for the New York Knicks. But we can definitely beat Washington tomorrow. Don't even play me. I'm not sure. All right. All right, 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot clock off. Dennis Schroeder going to the hole right now. Takes it way off the mark. Mikal Bridges from the half court. No good. But the Knicks go up by 14 points at the end of the third quarter. 95-81. We all having lots of fun. Knicks outscored Brooklyn by 11. They had 35-24. In fact, every quarter in this game, the Knicks have outscored Brooklyn. That's definitely don't have an answer for them. Mm-hmm. All right, we're back, fans. Fourth quarter action. All right, 80 for 95, 81. Knicks up by 14. Ooh, way off the mark. Air ball by Karl Anthony Towns, unfortunately. Not a good shot by Towns indeed. Agree with you. Walt Clyde Frazier. Knicks have, by the way, 27 assists, 5 turnovers. Schroeder in the corner nails the three. Cameron Payne takes the three way off the mark. Cameron Johnson takes it out. Way off the mark. Lost it. Knicks get the rebound. Campaign coming up the court. That's it back. Gets it out. The Towns. And Jericho Sims right now can't get it. And a hell of a ball. I'm sorry, that's not it's not Jericho Sims. That's Gaudier. I appreciate the fact that they're playing their rookies in the game tonight. I see that they haven't put an Ariel Hakordi in, which I vehemently disagree with. I think that kid could be a very efficient role player right now and could develop into something. So steal by Brooklyn. They have it. Finney Smith goes way off the mark. Josh Hart with the rebound. Gets it out. Cameron Payne from way downtown. Another three-pointer. Campaign he's got 9 points. He's 3 for 5 from downtown. And three-pointer from Cam Johnson. All right. Brunson, he assists only 1 pointer, 1 turnover. Payne kicks it out. Dadier. In and out. Comes flying in. Campaign fouled on the three-point attempt. The coach has way off the mark. That would look like a three. Let's look at this again. Campaign. Okay, he definitely is going to line shooting three free throws. And Campaign looks like he's out of breath. Luckily for the timeout. But Brooklyn's challenging that. I wouldn't have challenged that because that definitely looked like a foul. All right. It looks like the call, unfortunately, has been overturned, which is absolutely ridiculous because that definitely looked like, as far as I'm concerned, a foul. I feel like this is a conspiracy against the Knicks to overturn these calls. That's bullshit. A lot of overturned calls in the New York Knicks this season going against the Knicks. It looks like the league might have be conspiring against them from being a good team, being an NBA championship style team for that matter. Yeah, that what I just said was probably complete another bullshit. But still, let's be for real. They should want the Knicks to be doing great. In fact, that call should not have been overturned. It should be automatically. We should just understand that that's a foul. 11-6, Jordy Hernandez. Who the fuck are you? Jump ball in the center court. I disagree with it, but whatever. All right, does a good job tipping it. All right, 9:39 remaining. Next ball. We're up by 11 inside the town. Finds Payne. Bridges for three. Way off the mark. Towns with the rebound. Guarded by three guys. Campaign takes another three. Way off the mark. And unfortunately, this time, Brooklyn gets the ball. Dadier. Good defense from the 19-year-old rookie. Moves there to drill the foul. What I find very interesting right now is Dadier. What position does he play? Plays guard. He's 6'8", really tall guard. Where is Jalen Brunson right now? An OG. I know they're getting a rest, but this is the fourth quarter right now. Cam Johnson takes the three off the mark. Cameron Johnson nails the three. He has 22 points. Timeout need down to 8. That's definitely showing grit. Listen, they have a young team filled with guys that a lot of guys who are unproven. Cam Johnson being one of them. Like, he's a decent scorer. He's averaging 16.5 points per game, so he's having a probably his best year so far. But how old is this guy? He's 28. Not that he's young, not that young, but still, him and Cam Johnson. Like, if this is a midseason game, I think the Knicks aren't doing as good as I believe they should be because there has been a lot of change. Even just two players in the and minus two other players, minus a couple players plus a couple new players in the like with Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. I think it does upset the apple cart a little bit. And I would also say Isaiah Hardenstein. I wish they kept him, but they didn't. I wish they tried. They couldn't afford it, unfortunately. And he should have stayed with him. That's my thought process on that. Is that he should have stayed, but he didn't. I believe he is injured, if I'm not mistaken. He's with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Isaiah, hold on, check it out. Wow. And the injury bug actually on the team, Isaiah Hardenstein has defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder as of right now, with him and Chet Holmgren out for a good portion of time, and without Precious Achua, who is a very valuable center option for the New York Knicks, as well as Mitchell, the often injured Mitchell Robinson. Um, that hampers both teams, although I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Oklahoma City's still doing pretty damn good with 11-2, but Jalen Williams and what's his name, Shea Gilgeous, like they're running shit. But they still need those centers if they want to go far to the playoffs in the season. Once 14, still 8-point lead, still commanding lead. And Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby come in for Adier as well as Campaign. Campaign. All right, Jalen Brunson back in right now, trying to make something. It drives, mid-range shot, beauty right there. Puts the lead back up to 10. All right, 8:30 remaining, 190. Knicks need to keep the pressure on. And Cam Johnson comes in. He takes it. Schroeder puts it to Wilson. Back out to Schroeder 4-3. Off the mark. Josh Hart with the rebound. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Cam Johnson gets it. Can't hit the three. And OG gets the rebound. Brunson drives. Banker, no good. The rim has not been friendly in big time moments for Jalen Brunson. He's had a couple shots like that could have made, what was it, against Indiana. There was, I forget which team, like he had missed a big time shot towards the end of the game that would have got them the win. Cam Thomas, that is surprising he's still on the bench. But is what it is. 24-second violation of the New York Knicks. And Cam Thomas coming in for the Brooklyn Nets. Here he comes. Bridge leads the NBA with minutes per game. Wilson goes inside, nails it, and the foul. And that's 5 fouls on Karl Anthony Towns. Ooh, yeah, he was guarding like a guard. Now he's got 5 fouls, which forces him to take some time out of the game with 5 personals. That's trouble for the Knicks. We still got a 10-point lead, and we still, in my opinion, we're head and shoulders above this team. Jericho Sims coming in. Free throw is missed. Yes, the Nets have missed a lot of free throws tonight. Jericho Sims tonight. And Jericho Sims commits an offensive foul. Yeah, they missed 5 free throws, the Nets, and the Knicks missed only 3, 14 out of 17. But I wish it would line a lot more. And to be honest, I'm a little unimpressed with Jalen Brunson's performance so far this season. Like he's had moments where he's been really, really good, but he hasn't been playing to the level that he was last season. I know that it's like almost like Karl Anthony Towns this time now, but Jalen Brunson, as he is fouled out of bounds, right in front of Celebrity Row, right next to Tracy Morgan, second team foul on the Brooklyn Nets. Yo, Tracy Morgan had to get out the way. Move, Tracy Morgan, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Josh Hart. Close up. Beauty right there. Jalen Brunson has 11 points tonight, but still has 8 assists. Crowd screaming defense. Back up top. Euro step. Zaire Williams takes the 3 way off the mark. And Anobi with the rebounds. Knicks +9 on the boards. Ooh. Jalen Brunson, not a backcourt violation because it was tipped by the defender, by Zaire Williams. Josh Hart for 3, off the mark. And Cam Johnson comes in. There it is. Styles blocked for the foul. Number 10, but still not that good. Came out of Stanford, so he should have more intelligence the way he plays, but he doesn't. Makes the first free throw. Yeah. Zaire Williams makes the free throw. Cam Johnson is down. Definitely plenty of time. Alley-oop! Great pass from Josh Hart to Jericho Sims with a beautiful, beautiful dunk. Sims' first points. Josh Hart, 17.7 assists, 8 rebounds. Shot doesn't go, but a foul. Josh Hart, beauty right there. Beautiful pass. And Jared Holmes just dunks it home with absolute authority. Nails it. Ferocious indeed. Walk by Frazier. Here's Harris. First free throw. No good. And then nice, beautiful. I like it when he misses free throws. It's a good thing. Jerry and Kerry Knicks, 26.3 assists per game, 11th in the NBA. 6 games with 30-plus assists last season, 24.4, 29th in the league, and 10 games with 30-plus assists. Now they're really sharing and caring with the ball and playing like they have a pair of balls. It was splendid. It absolutely was splendid. All right. Jalen Brunson. Float is up. And a beautiful tip in by OG Anunoby. OG definitely overwhelming him. Shooter wants to get it back. He's a dribble alive. Finds Wilson. Zaire Williams. He's been very aggressive in the fourth quarter, Mr. Zaire Williams, even though he's only 1 of 6. He keeps going to the line and missing free throws, so I could appreciate that without a shadow of a doubt. I appreciate that. Got to. He's talented, but he ain't that good. And he doesn't look like he has a lot of confidence. So as he takes these free throws, first free throw, makes the first one. All right, up by 10, under 4:20 remaining in regulation. Josh Hart, corner three, open, beautiful three-pointer, and another big shot. Josh Hart has made 3 threes tonight. He has 20 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, doing it all. Now the Knicks are playing pretty talented, tough, tenacious, intense defense. Beautiful block from Jericho Sims into the third row from Dennis Schroeder. Let's watch that again. Great defense. Schroeder thought he could get away with it. Jericho Sims playing great defense in the fourth quarter for the New York Knicks. And we see the right corner pocket 3 from the hardest working man in all of sports entertainment, Josh Hart. Finney Smith back in. Rudy Fernandez. Oh, he was a player back in the day. I didn't realize that. Cam Thomas got to hoist it up. Way off the mark. Knicks playing great defense. Jericho Sims with the rebound. Knicks in absolute and total control right now. 109-96. Knicks up by 13. Knicks playing very well without Karl-Anthony Towns in the game right now. He needs time off. And mid-range shot by Mikal Bridges. Mid-range of Mikal Bridges. He's got 19. Knicks up by 15. 111-96. Brklyn Nets can suck my dicks. It is what it is. And it's funny because Cam Thomas did have, 43 or 44 points in the last game. Most by any Brooklyn net in the Garden. And despite that, they still lost. And right tonight, 15 points, with 73% from the field, 70% from 3. 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 turnovers for 43 points. Still lost. And tonight, again, he has 16 points, but 4 of 11 shooting. And so that's huge for the New York Knicks. They're controlling him. The Knicks have, wow, all, all of their players in the starting lineup all are in double figures. And wow, Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns, and OG have combined for 70. Led by each of them man has at least 20 points. Karl-Anthony Towns, Cat leading the way with 26, 15, and 6 assists. 15 and 4 of those rebounds are offensive rebounds. So appreciate that. Next, yeah, they are taking the fight out of the Brooklyn Nets. Nets have talked it over, and they're bringing it up, and they stink. Nets shooting 42% from the field. Cam Johnson gets it out, fumbles it a bit, gets it out to Cam Johnson, out to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder goes, he's blocked. Foul called. Knicks should challenge this one. They don't end up challenging, but whatever. It happens. Never. With, and they're not even challenging it? That's bullshit. Schroeder, 2 of 11 from the field. Nails the first free throw. Not having a good night himself. He does have 8 points, but whatever. Knicks didn't even think about challenging. I guess they don't really need to at this point. You're up by 14, now 13 points. Schroeder hits a pair, 111.98. It is a silent night for Brunson, but his supporting cast is doing phenomenal. So he's not having a good game. Still good passing for this. Mikal Bridges nails a shot. He has 21. But Jalen Brunson still playing good defense, still making great passes, being a playmaker, but not a good shooter tonight, if you ask me. Well, that's the way it is. Dorian Finney-Smith makes the free three. Right in front of the big bench. Yeah, we get it. From the Frog. All right, 2:28 remaining. Sims wants it. Jalen Brunson. Up top to Josh Hart. Hart with 4 to shoot. Fakes. Up top. Jalen Brunson lets it go. Way off the mark. Clock was expiring, but it wasn't a shot clock violation. Cam Johnson gets it out. I'm sorry, Dorian Finney-Smith misses. The Knicks need to just slow it down. Under 2 minutes remaining. Hart wanted it. 7 on the 24. Nice feed inside of Bridges. Way off the mark. Easiest shot of the game it was, but still. Finney-Smith way off the mark. Loose ball foul. Going against Zaire Williams. Dave Sims, new radio voice of the Yankees. Cool from, I guess that's cool. You shouldn't be a Met fan, Mike Green. That should be illegal on your part. Just saying. Just saying. As Jalen Brunson makes the second free throw. Howdy Knicks post game coming up. I need to get MSG on the go network for real. Rudy Fernandez emptying his bench. Rudy Fernandez. They're diligently working to hope on the defense. Defense doesn't matter to me. I mean, go New York, go New York, go. That's all I have to say. 3-pointer from Martin. All right, basically under a minute to go. We all know what the deal is. It's at the OG. It doesn't matter at this point. We know who won the game. Knicks up by 10. We can control for most of it. Out of bounds. Josh Hart did not sit in the second half. Now, I think also Deuce McBride did not play tonight. I think he's been sick the last several games, and he's been helpful off the bench. Been very good, very talented player. Makes big shots at big moments. Throws it up, way off. And 15, 14, and the Knicks just going to ride the clock out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Knicks back over a game over 500. Total team effort, indeed it was. And, okay, so the Knicks win. I think Deuce McBride did not play tonight. He did not play. I think that's just literally due to him being sick, having an illness. Hopefully he comes back tomorrow. We need you, averaging 10.7 points per game. And I'll be honest with that guy. He's played for the Knicks, 4 years. Up until last season, I didn't see any value in him, but he proved me wrong. And Knicks win. They're now 7-6. And Brklyn is 5-9. And it's official 114-104. Knicks shot 49% from the field, 13 of 40 from the three-point line, 32%, but still made 13 of them. 15 of 19 from the charity stripe, shooting 79%. Brklyn Nets, wow, they made 17 threes, shot 42% from the field and 76% from the line. Knicks out-rebounded the Nets by 12 rebounds. Wow. Assisted +2. Turnovers, they only had 6 in the game. The Brooklyn Nets had 9. And yeah, they had a score of Cam Johnson was the only real player that really played a good game, even though they had like 5 players in double figures. But Cam Johnson, 7 of 12 shooting, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, 4 for 4 from downtown. And wow, Knicks had 4 players in there on the starting lineup that had at least 20 points. Josh Hart with 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, 26 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block, and 4 of those rebounds were offensive. OG Anunoby, 24 points, 8 rebounds, and Mikal Bridges, 21 points. And all guys who scored 20 shot at least 50% from the field. And between Mikal, OG, and Josh Hart, they went 9 of 24 from the three-point line. So there are improvements. I'm seeing Mikal Bridges. He's on the come up. OG, great offensive player. Best offensive season to start. He's playing his best offensive game in his entire career. He's actually playing, I feel like, a lot better Like not just catch and shoot and not just making tip-ins and getting offensive rebounds, but also creating his own shot. Karl Anthony Towns is also playing the best game. I think, even though his players are playing great individually, including Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson, playing good individually, not as good off-night shooting for Jalen Brunson. But this team, I feel like their best days are ahead of them. They have two players right now, not including Deuce McBride, who's going to come back. On the what's it called? Uninjured right now. Karl Anthony Towns, he had back issues and slight knee issues a couple games ago. Missed last game against Brklyn. They still won. So I'm going to imagine the back-to-back he may sit because of the back issue that he had a bad fall in the third quarter. Still gutted it out. Jericho Sims played really good defense towards the end of the game. That's a big up for them. And I'm glad, even though he only played 10 minutes, Pacome Dadiat, even though he only went 0 for 2, I want to see what this kid has. I believe he's only 19 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me check this shit out. Yeah. He's 19 years old, so he has a lot of room for growth. I guess my biggest issue right now, besides the injuries to Precious Achiuwa and Mitchell Robinson, which severely decreases center depth. There are two rookies that did not play tonight, Tyler Kolek, Ariel Hokporty. I want to see them playing every game. Even if they only play 10 or 15 minutes a game, or 8 to 15 minutes, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of talent there, and there's a lot that can be used in the future, and they can be good rotation players, as well as Matt Ryan, not to be confused with the former quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan. But he's a good sharpshooter, and even though they made 13 threes, they could use that shooting depth. So those are the issues I see with the team right now. I'm glad they won. I think, again, their best play is ahead of them. I think their defense will come gelling together very soon. And they did play. Listen, they didn't hold them under 100, but 104 in today's NBA is really good. They only made them shoot 42% from the field. Had them to 42%. Again, 3-point shooting. They have good 3-point shooters. Again, Dorian Finney-Smith, he has 16 points, 4 for 7 from the downtown. And Cam Johnson was 4 for 7. And Jalen Wilson went 3 for 5. So, yeah, their perimeter defense needs improvement. Serious improvement. I think they can get that shit together, though. And they're 7-6. And we will see you tomorrow night, fans, when the Knicks have another home game, third home game in this homestand in a row. First two against Brooklyn. Now they're playing Washington Wizards. Thank you very much. This has been a New York City, Knicks City Broadcasting and Bay Ridge Arena Studios presentation. MMA 316, Mike Mordecai Einhorn. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.